Episode 5, here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the Crew Motorfest. We're about to begin episode 5 here of our gameplay. Left off doing the Porsche playlist. And unlike all the other playlists we've done so far, we can actually score extra money by driving cleanly. So that involves not hitting other cars or anything like poles, fire hydrants. We can't hit anything. It's worth it though if we pull it off. Extra money does come in handy. We even used it to buy a 1966 Pontiac GTO.
Welcome back to the Motorfest.
Good to be here. Hey, I remember this song. This played in the first episode when we were looking over that not the playlist, but the catalog where you can buy all your cars. I think next time we go there though, instead of a car, I'd like to buy another boat. For now, let's enjoy another race here in another Porsche. So we got the 911 Turbo 3.6. It said it was a 90s car based on the catalog we were looking at yesterday in episode 4. I'm going to assume this is a 96. I'm loving the scenery for this thing too. I like those rocks that are just randomly placed there in the water. Especially the big ones. Well, I saw a bunch of Corvettes. There's a Camaro right there. A couple of other Porsches as well. One downside though, no nitrous. And the Camaro wants to push us off the road for some reason. Oh, we got some nitrous, so that's good. I want to try and get as far away from that Camaro as I can. I don't want that shithead pushing me onto the ground. But what do you mean I can do better? I mean, sure, I might have hit one of the cars there, but I don't want that Camaro fucking me up.
Come on!
That one was kind of funny though. She's like, come on! I know it's AI, but the fact that she practically has no emotion in her scream there was pretty good.
Don't worry, it's on them.
Finally, thank you. In the last episode, we were also complaining about how it kept asking the difficulty to be changed over and over again. Like, this is too easy for you. And we make it harder. And then it'll be like, this is too hard for you. You need to make it easier. Oh, that wasn't good. So, I changed the settings so that it would never ask us to change the difficulty ever again. And that I'd only make it harder if we won 10 races in a row. And deep down in my mind, I didn't actually think we were going to pull that off. Well, I don't think we can now, because the guy in first place is pretty far away from us. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to lose more of my bonus and crash into some of those barriers that are in the road, but I actually want to try and get the extra money. And who knows, we might get lucky, catch up to Irina here, and pass her. I mean, we are pretty much at the halfway point of the race. And all we have to do is finish in the top 3, so if we don't win, it's not that big a deal. With the goofball in that Camaro far away at the back though, we'll let him fuck around to the other cars, and we can actually make some progress. That one guy that was rambling like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's like the singer in this song randomly agrees with me. Nice police sirens too. I was actually going to mention Police Squad, because I was going to say, thank God Leslie Nielsen is not driving. Because you remember seeing any of the 6 episodes from the short-lived 1982 series Police Squad, Leslie Nielsen, his character would hit a garbage can almost every episode or something. It was mostly garbage cans, but I feel like there were a couple of other things he bumped into. Whoa! You practically came out of nowhere. If anything, I feel like when it's the AI's fault and they hit your car, they should have more money put into your bonus instead of taken away from you. Because you've seen a few moments where they've hit us, and it's not our fault. 911 freeway. Now imagine if I crashed into that. Then I'd have to lose more money. They're like, what's your problem? You can't crash into our Porsche statue. Well, here we go again. Just got to reach the top 3 once again. Everything should be fine. Love those clouds, too. Something about that made me think of a Pixar movie. I do not know why. I'm a little disappointed that we got plain white, but that's not the most important thing on the car. I mean, having the appearance look nice is important, but you also want to try and make sure it runs well. Get you from point A to point B. Whoa, where did this guy come from? Damn. Am I allowed to go on this part of the highway? It looks like I can. I mean, it's not telling me to go back or rewind. So, we should be alright. Speaking of rewind, I'm glad we haven't had to use that yet. Hoping we can keep it that way. Moment of silence to enjoy the echo from our engine. Oh, crap. We actually hit that car and somehow we didn't lose points for that. I mean, some of them were still taken away, but the fact that we didn't lose them at first, I was actually taken aback by that. Maybe they didn't listen to my advice. But that was still our fault there for hitting that car on the side. Ooh. Crap. I guess we hit our top speed. We're slowing down. The nitrous is helping us go above our speed limit, actually. As we keep slowing down once we hit 200. Well, now we're not slowing down. Either because we're going downhill or bump drafting one of these guys. Or being in their draft in general. We don't want to bump draft because that means contact. And each time we make contact, as you've already noticed, we lose points.
Amazing driving skills.
Thank you. I have to tell you the truth, though. I didn't actually think we're going to catch up to the leaders. But everything's okay now. Actually, I'd say everything's more than okay. Everything's spectacular. Now that yellow car was at fault for hitting me. It was either Mike or Irina. After what happened in the last race, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Irina. Oh, I love the lights and smoke that was there. That was awesome. I think even some confetti too.
After trying Porsches on the streets and back roads, there's only one place left to try.
What's that, Cara?
The racetrack is where the 911 and its engineering really shine. We got our hands on the GT3 Cup, a model designed with track racing in mind. It's one of the fastest cars Porsche has ever made.
This can't be the last one, though. I'm sure we got one more thing, as I remember we did 2 in the previous episode. So far, we've only done 2 here. Or maybe the 6th one is being canceled. I don't know. That would be unpleasant, yet funny at the same time. It's like the 6th event has been canceled.
This is all about clean racing.
Yeah, I didn't forget. I know it might sound a little greedy, but I got to get that extra money somehow. Whoop. Wrong turn. On the plus side, though, as I said in the previous episode, it is okay to screw up, because sometimes you mess up, take a wrong turn, or lose control when drifting. It allows you to get more points. More points for leveling up, the better. Is that a UFO? That reminds me of Las Vegas. I mean, you see a few buildings where they intentionally have stuff built into them that you think is real, but it's just part of the building's like architecture, and it's not a real UFO or plane or whatever. Point Pleasant also has a miniature golf course that I remember going to on Jenkins Boardwalk, where they have a Cessna aircraft that looks like it crashed near one of the holes. It's pretty cool, though. I loved it. Now, Cara said we'd be on a track. It feels more like we're doing street racing. I thought it'd be like a legit racetrack. Only have 2 laps. These other drivers don't screw me up. Oh, that yellow car, I saw him hit the wall. Out of nitrous. Why does that yellow car keep hitting the wall, though? That's a little scary. He's probably going to stay in a straight line and block me so I can't pass. Can't catch up to the leaders. There we go. We're fine.
It's all right.
Yeah, I guess so. And we're still going to win. That, on the other hand, is not all right. We don't need to rewind, though. We are going to catch up. How much further until we get to the end? I thought that was the finish there already. I was like, that can't be it. Oh, now this guy's hitting the wall. I think Lena here in third also did that to her car here. Alright, well, thankfully we're in the top 3. Just pass this other car here, and we should have an easier time winning. Well, obviously we're not going to win because we're in second, but we passed the event.
We've got one last race in our Porsche playlist. I hope after driving all the Porsches under the rainbow, you've gotten a real feel for them. We're going to Diamond Head. You've got some people waiting for you there. I believe you've made quite an impression on some of Porsche's big shots.
After getting first and second in 5 races in a row, I would hope I left an impression on him. Ooh, big drift there. 14 XP, not much, but still good to me. If we play our cards right here, we'll keep doing good. Get more points, level up, and everything will be great.
This face-off will be tough, so get ready.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Where do these limos come from? I don't remember seeing them before. They must be adding new cars for the AI to drive when they're following the speed limit after you progress. Kind of like Grand Theft Auto or the Mafia games, or Mafia 2 especially, because you start the game off in 1945, after returning from World War II. Got a bunch of cars that don't pop up again when you progress to 1951, and then more cars replace them. And then from there, a few other cars end up disappearing forever and get replaced by newer cars. Is that Hayato again?
Welcome. I'm glad you could join.
Or is that somebody else with a bun?
This is Jake, our
That's
test driver
Jake.
on the island. Fancy a little showdown? This is your ride. And don't worry about scratching the car this time. Just drive as you please.
Well, I would still like to avoid scratching it if possible, or denting it, or whatever. Let's kick this guy's ass and get ourselves a free car. Win the race. I can certainly do that. Maybe think of a Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube poop where Robotnik ends up randomly singing a song where he's like, just win the race, just win the race, just win the race. Oh, okay. I think whatever he did was better than me, because he was able to get a better shot in the corner and go faster. But, you know, we got a long ways to go to the end. We'll probably catch up. Oh. Did we go on 2 wheels earlier on that one curve? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Why did he stop? What happened? Did he end up in the fucking ground? Holy sh... I don't know what the fuck happened. I passed him, it looked like his car sank into the concrete or something. It was like stuck in the sidewalk. I wasn't even looking. We're 22 seconds ahead. Yo, he's got to be stuck. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, 21 now. Maybe he did get unstuck. There had to be some kind of a glitch. I mean, I would have liked to get a closer look at it. Maybe we will by accident. But boy, was I lucky. I thought we were going to have to restart and everything. But that was awesome. Oh, that's a big 9/11 balloon there. Oh, my bad. Yeah, this thing's got some pretty good reinforcements done. We only got a bunch of scratches and tiny dents from hitting a bus head on at like 100 miles an hour. While we're waiting, I'm going to eat another Starburst. Good timing too, because we practically don't even have to do anything for like a whole 60 seconds. Just enjoy this short video of our Porsche going through a jungle at like 100 miles an hour. Hello, gorgeous.
New playlist ahead. Let's go.
All right. We also got 75,000. Fantastic. Well. Hello, Corvette. Hell yes.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
All right, let's do it. I think we'll buy that boat
I bet the next
after the
experience
first
we have
race
in
here.
store will knock your socks off.
Whoa, going backwards. This thing's got some pretty good acceleration. Check this out.
We're not staying in Honolulu just yet. We'll be joining the donut team at the bottom
not
of the
bad.
mountain.
To be fair, aren't we already in Honolulu? Or is that one guy in episode 1 earlier said Honolulu?
They need you to conduct a special experiment before settling down in the city. I'm not gonna lie, James wants to start big here.
Nothing wrong with that, you know? You want to grab people's attention. Usually an exciting, massive start is how you do it. Legendary X rivalry. I see where this is going. Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Restricted vehicle. Doesn't say what we're driving, but I'm going to assume it's the Ferrari. Ferrari or Lamborghini. That's it? That's the objective? Hell, we probably don't even have the race. So, like, what do you prefer?
Ferrari and Lamborghini have been rivals since they were babies. It's true. Good, don't look it up. Before we set up camp
That was
downtown,
pretty funny
you'll
that
be
they
racing
add
through the
actual
countryside
babies.
in the Italian supercar of your choice, either the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta or the Lamborghini Huracan. Which beast owns the mountain?
He's got
The
a pretty good Italian
Stallion
accent.
or the Stromboli Bully?
Stromboli bully. Well, we get to choose. Hurricanes are nice, but the F12, I have to choose. No contest for me. Oh, I have to hold X? Okay.
The Ferrari. Saddle up, you Italian cowboy.
Italian cowboy, huh? We doing a spaghetti western? Wouldn't mind that, you know. I saw the Dollars trilogy with Clint Eastwood, and then there was also James Coburn and another Sergio Leone directed film, A Fistful of Dynamite, which was originally going to be called Duck You
James
Sucker.
here. I'm talking to you from this drone. Well, I'm not actually in the drone. That would defeat the entire purpose of a drone. That would be a helicopter.
Oh. Okay, now we have to do rewind. Ah, there she goes. She's like, Mulligan!
I'm so proud right now.
Sorta. Okay, now I'm making him proud. Homer from The Simpsons? Well, I mean, this is Donut Media. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
It will follow you the whole time and take some awesome shots for our videos. Not in a weird way. Anyway, have fun.
I'm really impressed, though, that a drone's able to go this fast. I mean, generally, I don't know how fast they go, but I highly doubt they can hit 100 miles an hour.
Man, I am so pumped. Hey, no pressure, but these cars are like really expensive, so try not to crash and burn, okay?
Well, we won't burn, but we already crashed. Pretty minor, so we should be fine. If it does somehow catch on fire from the damage I gave it, then we're fucked. Oh, that's a nice looking donut with the pink and yellow. Actually looks like something you'd see in The Simpsons. The blue's not bad either. I don't know if I'd have blue icing on a donut,
Bull versus
but
Stallion. How we feeling
I
about
think
our
it'd probably be
choice
pretty
down
good.
there? Not having second thoughts, are we?
What do you think, man? We're winning. I mean, he's catching up, but it's not going to be enough.
Full Italian power. Give me the gravy, Grandma.
That's kind of funny. Nope, you can't pass. Beautiful.
Winner is Ferrari. Was there any doubt?
Hell no. I told you, man. F12 any day. What a close finish, too. I mean, that guy was like a quarter of a second behind me. Didn't get much money from that, but still enough to go get that second boat. What exactly do I want, though? I like when cars like, great job, but the journey's far from over. Good. The longer it takes, the more fun we get to have. Now, is there like a... Oh, there is a filter. Let's see. Vehicle category. Powerboat. Alright. I don't remember seeing many boats. I mean, Vector's pretty cool. I like what I'm seeing here. And the Protos ain't bad either. I would definitely love to get this. It also says that it's a requirement for one of the missions in the playlist. And we mentioned Lamborghini earlier. I love the fact that they built a boat. I never expected them to do that. But it still looks spectacular. I just don't have enough. If only I had $1 million. Hey, maybe I can turn into Dr. Evil and steal it somewhere. This boat's not too bad either, but I think it's the slowest of all the boats available. DCB, I was actually considering getting. I remember having some good times with this in the crew too. I painted mine green. Let's see. I might do green again depending on what happens. I honestly wouldn't mind. I had this green if I remember correctly. But the other one we passed there next to the blue I might do. Let's look at them all just for the hell of it. One thing I also like about this boat is the fact that you can actually sit 6 people in here. You see all the seats behind the window there? Oh, orange. Hello. Yellow's not bad. This is great. I still want to do this green, but at the same time, the darker one is the winner here. And this is why earlier I said at the start of the episode I wanted to start fresh instead of importing my collection from the crew too. You know, it's nice to try out different things here because you've already done it in one game. And if you're going to have the same vehicle in a different game, might as well try something different, right?
Great job, but the journey is far from over.
Huh. I wasn't expecting this. I was kind of hoping we'd spawn in the water. I don't know why it's wanting us to rewind. Like, what will happen if we actually do that? Well, that was funny. There goes another Porsche. Might be even funnier if we actually did end up moving, especially with the rotors actually touching the ground right now, going into the ground, mind you. It's cool too how you actually see these things move up and down. You have it moved all the way up like this, it actually helps your boat go faster. That's pretty cool to look at actually, but I want to actually move in the water. Can I do that, please? Oh no, we're gonna tip over. This is not what I asked for. Imagine if I did end up on my roof. Everyone else going by the cars are probably looking at me like, what the fuck is this goofball doing? Alright, we're actually gonna get in the plane this time and see if we can fly towards some water. Let's double check the map for a quick sec here. Oh, this is easy. All we gotta do is just fly into the ocean. Okay. That's fine. More than fine, actually. It's just an opportunity to have fun with this thing, too. we almost did go upside down. Not bad. Still disappointing though that we can't actually have the plane go upside down or do some of the things in the crew too.
You're still in for a few surprises.
That's one of the few things I'll say that the crew 2 did better. The fact you can actually have your plane go upside down and you have more maneuverability. Because, you know, no matter how far left, right, up, or down you move the joystick to control your plane, it does not let you go upside down. Whoa. When you try to do stunts, it screws you up like that. You know, I remember in the previous episode we were goofing around with the Corvette. We wanted to try and have it land on the ground from like 15,000 feet up, and then somehow it took no damage, but the Corvette actually landed in the water instead. Now that we're above the water, let's see how the boat does. Will we sink, or will it actually hit the water perfectly without any problems? So the horn can actually be honked on this thing, and people from up above are like, what the hell is that? Engine's a lot quieter, I'm not sure why. Are we actually going to land in the water here, or what's going on? Okay, that was pretty good. Just seeing the stuff under the water, I'm going to assume that's rocks and algae. I thought we were going to be in a spot that was too shallow and we wouldn't be able to go anywhere. Woo! Airborne. Nice. I always love the Proto Mark IIs, but we bought that DCB for a reason. Let's switch to that. I swear, if this somehow makes us go back on the street and we end up sitting on dry land again, thank you. When I hit the R2 button, I thought we were stuck for some reason, but I heard the engine, I remembered we have to let it start up. Where do we want to go? I mean, I don't think there's any boat races we can do. But at the same time, I figured I'd just toy around with this thing. Play on the waves, get some experience points for jumping. But I see something. Let's once again double check the map and see if we can actually do a boat race here. I want to see what this objective is we're getting towards. Motorsports requirements unfilled. Okay, it's Formula 1 anyway. Fuck that. Look at that nice sunset too. That is beautiful. I bet you there's probably a sunset outside of my house right now. Woo! Nice. Approaching the highway. I want to see if we can go under the bridge. We're probably... Yep, we're good. Question now is... Oh, hello, another boat. Oh, the way the horn sounds when you stop honking. It's like... Bang. It's like a bit of an echo or something. Or it just gets quieter after you stop. Horns don't normally do that. Okay, this is just a boring fishing boat. Let's leave this guy behind. Probably nobody even in there anyway. What I'm seeing here, though, looks pretty exciting. Maybe we're already on this track, but I bet you the Formula 1 cars are going to go on here. I didn't realize we could go through a tunnel here. Not bad. On another bridge. I might be making the wrong move by going here, but this looks like the quickest way to get towards our objective. we can go back on the road after going under this next bridge. Make that 2 bridges, actually.
From now on, the city's going to be your playground. And your first urban challenge will be a rough and tumble American street brawl.
Somehow I already knew that.
Right now. We agreed that James will be the one to give you all the details.
I mean, that's the thing I love about the crew, too. I mean, everything is like a playground out here. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but without the violence. You just drive around, do whatever the hell you want. No police to harass you. No other players to fuck you up. I mean, unless, of course, you're doing the actual race and they choose to be dirty and spin you out, but... yeah, that's pretty much how I would describe the crew. Grand Theft Auto without the violence. I mean, it is rated T. I mean, you've heard some swearing. But, other than that, it should be rated E. Or maybe E10. Because I remember when I was a kid, I would still play a lot of games that were T for teen. I mean, most of it was for the violence anyway. You know, you had like people shooting guns or stuff, especially like Star Wars Battlefront, the original games for PlayStation 2. At least that's what I had them on. I didn't even have the very first Battlefront. I never played that, but Battlefront 2, when that came out in 2005, that was a lot of fun, which I still have to this day. I haven't played it in a couple years, but I'll get back to it one day. Camaro or Mustang? Well, we already drove the Mustang, so why not give the Camaro some attention? It's too bad Chevrolet's not going to make it next year. Yo, this is the one of the cars I wanted to drive when we were looking at the catalog earlier. I just love the yellow and black.
ZL1. Go get that dinner.
I mentioned earlier that Chevrolet's not going to make the Camaro anymore after next year, but they will bring back the Chevelle. And they're actually calling it the 70SS, because despite being a brand new car, much of it's going to, like, has parts that'll make it look like the 1970 models.
Natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel?
That's great. This ain't a concrete jungle, though. We're in Hawaii. It's anything but a concrete jungle. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I hit the wall. I thought we'd go airborne and maybe land on the Mustang side, but that's not how it works.
That's a GT500, huh? Drives more like the GT Stinker.
Good thing we didn't choose that then. Oh, it's Homer again. Oh, the lights are different too on each side. Nice. Imagine if it's a completely different Homer than what I mentioned earlier from The Simpsons, and he's actually a sophisticated, posh British gentleman, and he ends up beating us, and we're like, tough luck, old boy. It appears that you're not perfect enough to be better than me. Well, we'll get there. I mean, there are 2 laps. Oh, good recovery there. Can we go airborne?
Flex that
Nope.
car's muscle. I'm flexing right now. You just can't see it.
A black donut. Alright. That looks pretty cool. I think that's the very first time I ever saw black frosting on a donut. If they actually do something like that, I'd be interested in trying that. Yeah, we're catching up.
Beepity boop 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 boop. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him.
That was pretty funny, actually. Oh, I turned right too soon. But we are still managing to stay in our lead. So that's good. Mustang's still behind us. Was. Man.
Who's got the buffest American muscles? Let's find out.
Imagine if it ended up being neither of these and it was the Dodge popped up out of nowhere like one of the Challengers. And it's like, neither of you. It was me all along.
Oh, watch out for that curb.
Well, we still hit the wall, but at least we did better than him. I probably didn't even need to get on the brakes that much there, but we are still doing good. Almost. You know, I really got to do some gameplay in another Camaro on Roblox. Rostock Racing. But yeah, Rostock Racing. I got to do some gameplay of that on Roblox. Drive some Camaros in there. My username on Roblox actually is Camaro, 84 Camaro.
Hammer down.
Something about the Camaros from the 80s, you know, the IROCs. They're one of my favorites. I remember seeing one of them for the very first time. It was a Matchbox, actually, when I was 3 years old, and I still have it to this day. It's yellow, just like the one we have here.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead.
Oh,
Enjoying
hello.
the ride with Donut Media so far? Let's dive even deeper into their world then.
We have 1.5 miles to
Has
go
all kinds of shows on their channel.
until we get to the next
In
event.
one of them, they pit cheap parts against the high-end versions. It's called Hilo, and that's exactly what you're going to get a taste of now.
Hilo, huh? Sounds interesting. This will be our last race, and then we're gonna take a break. And then we'll continue the rest in episode 6.
Nothing is more iconic than low car.
Low car, huh?
Except for high car. In this time attack, you'll get to drive both 370Zs for 1 lap each on the same track to find out for yourself what the difference between cheap mods and expensive mods really is. Can you beat your own time switching from low car to high car? Show us then. Does more expensive mean more better? I mean, yeah. No, definitely. Does
Well,
it? You did it in
sometimes
real life.
it does. I mean, generally, when something costs more, that means it gives you more power. But we'll find out. Do your best time. All right.
Hot shot. Let's see what you can do with that setup coming
Ooh.
straight from the sale rack. Give it the beans!
Give it the beans. I love that. Oh, scary though. I mean, if I do give it beans, will I end up farting? Sounds like the kind of car a girl would enjoy driving. Whoa. You can definitely tell it's stock when the tires don't give you much grip at certain speeds. I don't even think we're going that fast.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you there's ramps.
Hey, fine by me. I love ramps. I love the color in this thing, too. Maybe if I ever get a 370Z, I want it to look just like this. Maybe add some more variety to it instead of just having it in plain teal. But I would definitely want much of the car to be in this color. No question about it. Yeah, see, if we had modded tires, we wouldn't have gone sideways like that. We're only going like 80. Maybe a little slower than 80. We're
You
doing
only
fine
get one
though.
shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo!
Alright, good M&M reference.
Fully upgraded. Let's rip.
I love the engine on this thing. This is beautiful.
Okay, we've done the whole part switch switching thingy, brakes, tires, suspension, exhaust.
Whoa.
Only the best for my baby.
Is this what he actually drives? I'd be impressed.
Here comes the straight line. Time to put that Nismo high car to the test. Punch it.
Well, I love the way he says some of these things. Like, we gotta put this Nismo car to the test. Punch it!
Hey, I know you're focused on driving right now, but I just want to call out that I'm doing a really good job flying this drone. It's my first day. Nailing it.
Not a bad drift there. So let's see. It says we're 10 seconds faster than what we did in the blue Nissan. I really wasn't surprised. I mean, like I said, generally when parts are more expensive, they do a better job giving your car more horsepower, better performance in general. And there's that thing again where it's like, give it the beans. Maybe it's also because I used a little bit more nitrous there, but generally, when parts are more expensive, they do a better job modifying your car, you know, regarding horsepower or just going faster in general. But that was a pretty cool thing we did there to end this video. Good finale there. Hopefully we can drive that car again. I mean, I love the way the engine sounded. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure whatever we end up doing in episode 6 will be a lot of fun. Thanks again. Take care and goodbye.